it's Diane. Are you ready for another buildable set? So we are at the beginning of a new sequence. So for these buildable sets, we take a sequence, keep it nice and simple, and then we build over the next couple of weeks. Now, don't worry, you can go in to week 2, week 3, week 4, it doesn't really matter. They're all doable. However, it is nice to follow these sequences from start to finish as well. It gives you that familiarity and that buildable skill set that you gain as well. So let's just start by moving our body around a little bit. I want you to feel really nice and easy in your body. So whether we are enjoying some relaxation and stretches or whether we are expecting some strength from our body, we want to come from a very easy place. The people that you maybe admire most when it comes to athleticism are the ones that make it look really easy, and it's because they've practiced this for a good while. So just explore your body right now. Is there any areas of tension that you might want to just spend some time in? Have a wee gentle explore. And you might be more tense on one side than the other. That's very common. We are not symmetrical. So you can hang about on that side a little bit longer if it needs a little bit more attention. When you're ready, we'll come to a more central position here. You can take your gaze lower, close your eyes, take a big inhale through your nose and a long exhale out through your mouth. Let everything relax down. Big inhale. Long exhale. Feel everything melt a little bit. With this inhale, we'll take our hands high. Big stretch. You might even go for a wee back bend here, nice and gently. And as you come down, give your hands a wee shake. We like to go for a wee qigong shake every now and then. Just releases all of that tension of the day. The animal kingdom do it. There's been lots of studies on this, so no matter how silly you may feel, it's just such a wonderful thing for the body. So let everything shake off. And when you are ready, we're going to meet up on all fours. So find yourself there in the best way possible, in the easiest way possible. So we don't want to just pop up. We want to make our life really easy, even when we're demanding a little bit of strength. And start to bump your hips from side to side here. And you might want to spend a little bit longer on one side. Again, finding where that tension is. You don't need to stick in it with a hold. Come in and out. We don't want to force any more tension in there. Tucking your toes under, inhale your hips high. And we'll come to paddle out in a bit of a down dog here. Now remember, you can move your hands, you can move your feet. They don't have to be stuck in one position. You can unweight, move that hand around. Unweight on the other side, give that a wee move. And in fact, this is the best way to move around and find some strength because you're working with your body rather than against it. So find a good foundation, bend the knees here, and start to crawl up your mat if you can. If this is a bit of a struggle, you can find your way to the top a different way. However, some tips here are to keep the knees nice and soft and bent, to unweight from one side to the other, and then just hanging over here, nice soft knees. Bring the hips down before we inhale, lift the hands high. With your exhale, soften everything down, but we're not folding back over, so if you went there, up you come. And we're shaking everything off again with that qigong shake. So however you want to, just moving everything from your center. A little bit of a shuggle, a little bit of a swing, keeping everything moving from your center. And then we'll start to come to a little bit more of a centered position. Just slow it all down again. And we'll walk back up to the top of your space there. Take an inhale. And with your exhale, just send that right foot back. Feel free to hold on to something. If you want a wall next to you, that's absolutely fine. And we're on the toes of that right foot here. Take a big inhale, send your hands high. And with your exhale, turning around to your left side. So we're getting a nice big twist here. Big inhale, swoop high. And exhale brings you on round for a twist to that left side. One more time here, big inhale. Exhale, coming on down. One more big inhale. And with this exhale, bring your right hand down, leaning to that right side. Allow this left foot to slip on back and through, coming into that down dog. And we'll just shift and drift all the way up to the top of our space again. Shift and drift, shift and drift, all the way up, hanging over our legs here. Hips come low, big inhale with your hands. And exhale to soften everything back down again. And we'll just stay here. We're going to take another inhale and send that left foot back. And again, if you wish to hold on to something for a little bit of support, just plonk yourself next to a wall. And we'll take an inhale here, send everything high. And with your exhale, twisting on round to that right side. Big inhale. And exhale to twist. Big inhale. Exhale to twist. And we'll take one more big inhale high. With your exhale, leaning on down towards that left side, taking all the weight into that left side, allowing that right foot to come back again into your down dog. And play about here with your feet. They can move around. And again, we'll shift and drift, weight onto one side, weight onto the other side, all the way up to the top of your space. If this doesn't quite work for you yet, please don't worry. Find yourself here in the best way you know how and rejoin us at the top of your space. Hips come low, big inhale high. And as we exhale, we're going to send that right foot back again. Find your stability, so don't worry if you're a little bit shaky. Move that right foot until you find that good space, nice and stable. We'll take a big inhale here. This time, we will exhale round to that left side. And then we'll inhale again. And we'll turn, spin on that right heel and finding yourself in a warrior two position here. So our left toes are pointing forward, our right toes are pointing forward, and we're nice and easy in the shoulders here. So we're not holding anything too tensely, moving with your breath. So let's take an inhale high. And exhale, back on out. Move with your breath, so breathe first. Then your arms come up to join you. Big exhale sees us into our warrior two. Big inhale. Exhale, then let the arms come down to join the party. We'll go one more time. Big inhale. As we exhale, we'll spin that right foot, coming back onto the tiptoes, leaning down to that right side, and utilize anything that you need to. If you want to use something to prop you up a little bit here for these moves, don't worry. And we'll meet back in down dog, just paddling out a little bit here. And again, we're going to walk on up and waiting to one side, waiting on the other. Waiting and unwaiting, or just find yourself here the best way you know how. Nice soft knees here. We'll take a big inhale, reaching nice and high. And with your exhale, send that left foot back. And again, if you didn't put that foot in a good place, just move it around. It's absolutely fine. There's no rule saying you have to stick wherever it ends up. Okay, we'll take a wee moment, soften down, nice soft knees. Take that inhale, hands high. Exhale, we'll spin round to that right side as we did initially. Big inhale high. And with this exhale, we'll come round to our left side, allow this left foot to spin, heel comes in, and then we point or shimmy both toes in the right foot, toes in the left foot, up towards the top of your mat there. And just settle in, everything's nice and soft. We don't need to hold any rigidity here. With your inhale, we'll come high. And with your exhale, settling back to your warrior two. Inhale, then the arms come to join. Exhale, then the arms fall. Inhale first. Exhale first. That's it. It should feel really nice. Big inhale for the last time. And as we exhale, we'll spin that left foot round, back onto the toes, coming down to the left side, sending that right foot back into your down dog. We'll take one, wander up again, unweighting, waiting, unweighting, or find your way there the best way you know how. Hips down, big inhale. As you exhale, send your right foot back. Soften on in. Inhale high. Exhale to twist to your left. Big inhale high. Exhale, spin your right heel down into your warrior two. Big inhale high. As you exhale, spinning back onto the back toes here, coming down to the right side, allowing that left foot through back into your down dog. We'll go for another wee shimmy up the mat here, unweighting and waiting, unweighting and waiting, or finding your way here the best way you know how. Nice soft knees. You can have your hands resting on something if that feels better for you. Sink the hips, big inhale sees you high. With your exhale, send that left foot back onto the tiptoes at the back there. And just soften in. Don't hold any rigidity in your body here. Nice and soft, soft knees, soft arms, low shoulders. We'll take that inhale high. And twist on round to that right side. Big inhale. And then spin on that back foot. Big exhale sees you out to your warrior toe. Toes on both sides facing the front of your space. Nice and easy. Inhale, reach high. With your exhale, soften on down. Spin that back foot back round. Coming on down to the left side here, releasing that right foot back into your down dog. This time we'll take the feet back a little bit. Soften your knees down here. Soften the hips down a little bit. Take a little breath here, open up. This might be nice for you. It might be a little bit too high. You can bring yourself down a little bit or a lot. That's okay. Find where's good for you. Your back. Draw your shoulders back. Big inhale to lift. Pushing back with your hands. Keeping your hips nice and gently moving from one side to the other. Toes together. Take the knees away from each other. Nice wide knee child pose here. Big inhale. If this isn't comfortable for you, pop yourself into down dog. That might be a nicer stretch for you. Find your restorative place. You might even want to take your hands and pop them through the middle of your legs here, having your face looking to one side. Just taking a moment to breathe. anywhere that works for you. When you're ready, we'll just use our hands to send us back. Sitting onto our heels here, we'll take a moment to breathe. Nice big inhales to open us up. Long exhales, that's your body's cue to relax. And when you're ready, we'll come into a seated position. Find yourself there in the easiest way you can. That is your homework for this sequence. We want to, even going into the strong places, we want to get there in the easiest way we can. So just take a moment to ease off and then start to come to a more centered place here. Keeping your gaze low or closing your eyes, we'll take an inhale. Invite your energy, your attention inwards here. And a long exhale allows everything to soften on down. Big inhale. Long exhale. Relax. Big inhale. Long exhale. We'll go one more time. Big inhale with the hands. Open your eyes here. Exhale. You can bring your hands, thumbs to heart center. You can take your hands to your belly or simply down on your legs there. We'll take one more breath together. I hope you enjoyed that. That might have been challenging, or you might have thought it was going to be more challenging than it ended up. Just remember, move with your body. You're allowed to move your hands, you're allowed to move your feet to find better foundations. The best yogis in the world do that. The best athletes in the world do that. They don't stay still. It's just that they do it so fast that we don't see it usually. So make sure you move everything around. Move with your body. And sometimes if you just want to adapt because the way we've done it here just didn't quite work for you, that's absolutely fine. Adapt. Find yourself in the next place where we are and continue on in the fun. Okay, so we will build next week. And if you miss a couple when it comes to these sequences, please don't mind. It really doesn't matter at all. But once you get into the swing of it, you're not going to let yourself miss any. Okay, I will see you next time for a little bit more movement. I hope you have a lovely week.